Well, we're back once again here at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium as Memorial will kick the football off to start the second half. And tell you what, Bless, boy, it's just a lot of offense in that first half as Nolan Ahrens was 6 of 9 passing for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. But you look at Dirkholz's numbers for Memorial, the sophomore quarterback getting his first start was 12 of 14 for 216 yards and 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. So it's just been 2 quarterbacks doing their job so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of points for a half for these 2 teams, and did a nice job of big plays, and that was the key. Ben Moore with a nice little run back here.
Yeah, so Ben Moore actually fielded that ball at about the 10-yard line, gets to, looks like about the 32, so a 22-yard gain on the kickoff. So the Cats have not too bad a field position, and they just need to keep rolling. They've rolled off 22 straight points.
Yeah, a score here to start the second half would be big because, then we have a 2-score advantage. Just got to keep it rolling, stay consistent, learn from, all the things that took place in the first half.
Ahrens play action, drops back. Nice toss out there to Wood. He hangs on to the football, so a nice little possession reception, I guess, there, with a little hook pattern, and gains enough, looks like enough for the first down. So
they're giving Zach a lot of cushion with, with his speed, and a couple times we've gone deep on him. So that makes that little hitch, him coming back to the ball, pretty open.
So a nice little pitch and catch for 11 yards. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Ball at the 44-yard line, just underway here in the second half of action. ISO play, the give is up the middle. Moore with a nice run there. So Cats are seeing a little bit of success on that ISO play the last couple of drives.
Yeah, I think they all know how to run it. Been running it a few years.
So he gets across
nice
midfield
play.
Down to about the 44-yard line. Let's call it a gain of about 11 on that run.
Quick hitter to Ian.
Ian Songer, number 21.
Nice hole there on the left side of the line.
And that's a nice thing, whenever you start to really establish things up the middle like that, not only the ISO is it wide open, but that nice little 31 up the middle for the fullbacks there as well.
Yeah.
So gets the ball down to the 30-yard line, another 11-yard gain. We're just marching right along with these 11-yard plays. This time Moore gets the football.
Not much there on a little delay.
Yeah, I think what they're trying to set up there was the trap block. Still, something that didn't look like it was going to be much. Still gains about 2 on the play, so we'll give Ben Moore credit for a 2-yard run. 2nd and 8, ball at the 28-yard line this time.
And Nick Hale stacked in the eye now, giving Ben Moore a break. Fumbled snap, looks like we got it.
Now the Cats have not turned over the football yet. Memorial's got 2 turnovers that the Cats actually took advantage of.
It's like they're still fighting for it.
Yeah, they've not announced who's got this football, so the Cats looks
Third
like
down.
they held on to it. So.
Yeah. Trying to convince them after the play.
That's right.
It's a matter who has it when the whistle blows. Now they're going to get off the pile.
Want to establish possession there. I think it was Ahrens who held on to the football. So
it's a tough second down play. Not much gain there. I mean, at least we have the ball back, but those are the kind of little mistakes that just put a lot of pressure on. So now we got to react and make a big play here with 3rd and long.
So 3rd down and 8.
I'd like to see Alice here, a little reception over the middle. Looks like he's
play action to the right, throwing to the left, and he's got Hipschman wide open over there. Nails him in stride,
nice
and
play.
He catches that football and gets inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. So it looks like about a 20-yard play there.
Yeah, that's a nice touch pass by Nolan. He really got to drop it in over that defense, and he put it right in the bucket. And Hipschman, as he's done all night, hauled it in, made a nice play.
So a 20-yard pass play there as Ahrens adding to his halftime stats. He had 119 in the first half, and so far 31 here in the second.
It's a big third down conversion.
9:35 on the clock. Just underway here in the second half. Jasper leads 22-19 over the Memorial Tigers. He'll roll to the right. He's got Ben Moore. You like to see him find some open space. He breaks away and gets close to the goal line. Yeah, maybe about a yard short.
A nice little sidestep. Gets something whenever you look like he's not going to get much of anything. And that's just instinct, you know. Whenever you get it, you just run. It's a nice play.
Absolutely.
I really like this drive. We're running the ball pretty decent, mixing it with some pass. It just that dual threat just makes a big difference. Just keeps the defense off balance.
So 2nd and goal, ball spotted at the 1 yard line. Gives to Songer. Looked like he should have enough in there, but no indication yet whether it's a touchdown or not. And it looks like he's short. So he did get tripped up a little bit there right at the line of scrimmage.
I didn't think he had far to go, but
3rd and goal at the 1.
So no gain on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Cats looking to punch it in. This time it looks like they do, as looks like I think it was Hale who carried the football there and takes it in for the 1 yard plunge to give the Cats now a 28-19 lead over the Memorial Tigers. So
really
outstanding job.
Yeah, just a great opening drive to the second half. You take the momentum and come down the field, and just so we score every time or keep them from scoring, we're going to be in good shape.
So the 1 yard touchdown run by Hale. That's his 2nd touchdown of the football game. And now Jasper looking to just punch it through to give themselves a 10-point lead. Kruger out there, the sophomore kicker. Gossett to hold. Snap is down, kick is up, and looks like it's straight through. So Jasper marches right down the field, puts 7 more on the board. So now we're looking at 29 unanswered points to Memorial's 19. So nice start for the Wildcats to kick things off here in the second half.
Yeah, we got, looks like kicking by platoon. Cal's kicking the extra points and field goals, and Pablo Santos, who also plays defensive line, is the long kicker.
So the Wildcats starting off with a nice 11-yard, actually a nice return on the kickoff. I mean, Moore returned that ball about 22 yards or so.
Yeah, really not much bad about that drive except for the one exchange, and we got a break and got that one back and just took advantage of everything else. Nice 10-point lead here.
And Aaron's spreading things out there on that drive as well. He hit Wood for 11 yards. He hit Hipschman for 20, and Moore for 7.
Oh, it gets away. It's tough.
Nobody wants the football on that.
Oh, it got out of bounds.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just giving up on it, but it did roll out of bounds, so that's going to be a penalty that brings it to the...
Unless he touched it. They're not setting it up there, are they?
Ball will be marked at about the 6 or 7 yard line.
He must have touched it or something. It's out of
Yeah,
bounds.
no
That
doubt
should go
about
to the
it.
35, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, sorry, I was looking down at my stats there, but yeah, the Wildcats got to take advantage of this.
That's a big break. Yeah, we got them back down in there.
8:16 on the clock here in the third quarter of action. Jasper leads by 10, 29-19. And Memorial, his quarterback, Will Durkholz, the sophomore, with 216 yards in the first half and 3 touchdown passes. But, boy, it's just not been much since the first quarter and early part of the second quarter. Is a little miscommunication right there as he tosses it out to number 84, Isaac Huffman, the intended receiver, but he didn't turn around. It looked like the right way. The ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, no harm done there. Good start to the drive. Backed up deep and no gain.
Now it looks like we may have an injured player out there. That's number 52. He goes both ways. That's Kelsey Coslett, their center. Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to come out. And the thing is, primarily, he'll go under center every once in a while, but for the most part, he's snapping that thing back in the shotgun. So
yeah, he's their best defensive player too. One of
right.
those two-way players. Looks like he's got cramps. But that's
so he's just laying down there on the sideline, right around the 15-yard line or so. There's a good snap with the new center in there, and he dumps it out this time. And number 84, Isaac Huffman, does come up with the football, and looks like he might have gained about 7 or 8 on that play. It's down to the 12-yard, or up to the 12-yard line. We'll say a gain of 7, 3rd and 3. So the Cat defense has been doing their job for the last few possessions of this football game. And would love to get a stop here. 3rd and 3, ball at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, big play here. So we can make something happen now. They jumped.
They moved that time, you're right. I mean, we flinched, but I don't think we came across. Yep, they're going to call that. I think it was number 84, Isaac Huffman, in that slot position there. He made a move.
Yeah, that's a big plus. It's pushes them back now. It's 3rd and long. They've been successful earlier in the game on some of these. Let's see if we can hold them down here.
Well, the main thing on that, Bless, is that you're starting to see the defense come together a little bit because, they were jumping on plays like that in the first half, early in the first half, and then, that was pretty disciplined there not to
get some of those first game jitters out of the way.
That was
good
very
pressure.
Good. Yeah. I think that was Sermersheim.
Sermersheim in the backfield, yep. Putting some pressure on him, getting the ball out, and now they got a punt from the end zone, and we should have some good field position.
So the Wildcat defense doing their job there, basically a 3 and out.
It's a good start on defense to the second half as well. Cole Sermersheim's been in the linebacking core along with Luke Sermersheim, or Cole Kryline.
Ooh, high snap. Got to take advantage of this.
Going to be a safety.
Huge.
Yeah, our special teams really done a nice job.
Yeah, just taking advantage of that right there.
Yeah, that was a bad play on their part, but that's big.
So tack on 2 more points. This time the defense gets credit for it, as the high snap goes in the end zone, and Memorial fortunate enough to be able to pounce on that thing, but the Wildcats will get the ball back in excellent field position as they'll have to kick this thing off from their 20-yard line. So now Jasper leads 31-19, and boy, just a complete shift as far as the way this football game has gone, Bless.
Yeah, it really is a big shift, and we've stopped the big plays, and I think we're just getting settled. Early in the game, it's like we're a little shell-shocked, and sun was still shining, and big festivities, home opener, and certainly have settled down and seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, and I think you're seeing it both ways. I mean, offensively, we've got a ton of confidence out there right now as far as what we're wanting to do. And you talked about on that last drive right there where we just had a good mix of passing and running the football, and I'm sure we'll see a little bit more of that.
We're going to end up with great field position here. No way about it. After safety, they're kicking from the 20, so we should be in good shape.
Jasper leads 31-19 over Memorial. Ben Moore, he does pick it up right there at about the 34. Gets the outside. There's a block. It looks like he's one-on-one against the kicker, but he does get pulled from behind. Good quickness right there by number 24, Cornelius Felder, to come from behind. But, boy, an outstanding job by Ben Moore to not only field, but we do have a flag right there at the 48-yard line.
It's a nice run back, though. Found some seams, made some moves.
There it is. Illegal block in the back. And the play will come back. So the flag's sitting right at about the 47-yard line. That's probably going to go back 5 or 10. So a break for Memorial on that one, but nice job by Ben, because actually that illegal block came from the opposite side.
Yeah, really wasn't needed, but players should know better. They seem to always get caught, and that great field position we should have had after the safety kind of gets
Yeah, regardless, it's still pretty good field position. So the ball will start actually at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Jasper back out in the field. Still with an I formation, but split out with 3 wide receivers, 2 to our side, 1 to the far. Quick hitter. Finally get the ball into Alice's hands, and look at the damage he can do just quickly, just like that. Rumbles for about 12.
Really good athlete. He had a guy out in front of him. It's a nice play. Good safe play with him playing back off the receivers.
So the first catch of the year for one of our primary weapons, the tight end, Austin Alice. And that goes for 13 officially yards.
Now last year I had 15 catches and 7 touchdowns, so on his next catch it should be a touchdown.
There you go.
The ratios, right?
You would usually think. High backfield, and they're going to quickly toss it out there. This time it looks like Hipschman, I believe, has got the football. And boy, this passing game is just on for the Wildcats, even though they are quick hitters. But, you know, again, those are 2 tight ends that are showing their athleticism and quickness out there.
Yeah, two really nice weapons.
So that's a quick gain of 11 right there. And Wildcat offense machine is just continuing to roll as the ball now rests at the 39-yard line of Memorial. Cats in Memorial territory. High backfield, double tight end set with 1-man split. Going to run the football here. Nice job by Hale to just slight hesitation at the line of scrimmage, then burst through for about a...
Had nice patience, good vision, found the spot. And
Tackled on the play by number 4, Luke Kendrick.
So he takes that down to the 26-yard line, 13 yards on the run.
13-yard pickup on the run.
And so the Wildcats with 7:08 to go after the safety on the bad snap on the punt. Cats offense just moving right along. Aaron's under center. Ben Moore this time.
Nice big hole.
And again, just he's still not down.
Fighting and battling.
Gets across the 15 down to about the 14, maybe 13-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. So number 12, Ben Moore.
It's a nice combination. We got Ben Moore, Nick Hale, both very capable backs. It's nice not to have one guy just take the whole beating whenever we got a couple of them.
There's Ian Songer. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden a nice surge forward.
Ian Songer, the ball carrier.
To basically wind up with a 6-yard run, so nice job by Ian there.
2nd and 5 at the 9.
So getting to 9, we'll call it a 5-yard gain. Cats inside the 10-yard line and knocking on the door, wanting to add to this 31-19 lead. There's a pitch out to Ben Moore. Look at his quickness. Not giving up, and he barrels and he takes it all the way in.
Nice run.
9-yard touchdown run by Ben Moore, so he gets on the scoreboard for himself with a nice touchdown run, and Wildcats now lead 37-19. Very impressive there, Bless.
Yeah, very nice. Nice drive again. A couple passes, but again, just nice. The line's doing their job. You know, I don't know if Memorial's getting worn down a little bit, or we're just getting a feel for what the assignments are, but certainly there's room to run, and if you give our guys some room to run, they know what to do with it.
So the Cats there to set up to kick the extra point. Kruger boots it high and through. So the Wildcats.
Nice leg. There we go.
We got 5:58 to go here in the third quarter, and the Cats are just rolling offensively now. 38 points on the board to Memorial's 19. You're watching Jasper football, the 2013 season, here on Channel 18, WJTS. We'll be right back right after this. Santos boots the ball inside the 5-yard line. McKinley Warren with the football.
He's got some room to run.
There he goes. You're exactly right. Gets across the 40 midfield. He may take this all the way as he just darts around the last opportunity to snag him.
That's the scary part about weapons like that. Just it can turn so quick.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You were exactly right, because that ball was fielded, I'm going to say, at about the 4-yard line. We'll say 90, well, they're going to say 97 yards, as a quick player like McKinley Warren can just change a football game in the tide just like that.
Yeah, and we were doing such a good job controlling clock, taking time, and good old-fashioned Jasper football, and then give up another big play. Really, the big plays are the difference. That's what's getting it for them.
So just like that, in a brief 17-second run there by McKinley Warren, and now the score is 38-25 as Memorial will come in to try to kick the extra point. The last two have been blocked by Scott Stallwood. We'll see if he can get through the line this time.
Seam.
Yep. Yeah, close. Might have been a hold there. I thought it looked like somebody was reaching out, but extra point goes through, and Memorial is not giving up in this football game. Now the score is 38 for Jasper, 26 for Memorial, 5:41 to go. We'll be back right after this. Jasper with a 38-26 lead. This football game is in no way over. The Wildcats had 38 unanswered points, and their two first offensive possessions just marched right down the field, resulting in touchdowns. And they also had a safety as far as Memorial on their bad snap on a punt. Came up with 2 points there, but Memorial comes right back after the Wildcats score, and they march 97 yards on a kickoff return by McKinley Warren. Ball fielded, looks like by Wood again, inside the 5-yard line. He'll run it, won't even get to the 20-yard line. So again, now we're looking at a situation here. Well, what's Memorial going to do defensively? Are they all fired up?
Yeah, it could be a momentum changer, and we really just have to take control of the game as we've had it on the offense and defense. It's just that one big play, so it's real important we establish a good long drive. Really be great to get some points, but if nothing else, just make it clear that we're going to keep control of this football game.
Ball rests at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Cats still, as they've done on every play so far, set up in the I backfield here in the second half. And the give is to Songer, and Songer barrels forward. So again, that middle is just wide open. It looked like a little gamble there by the middle linebacker, and Cats.
It was a nice hole for Ian, and strong runner.
So Ian Songer's looking sharp here in the second half. Gain of about 8 on that play. Ball rests at the 27-yard line now. 2nd and 2.
Not much there on that one.
So Hale with the carry may have lost a yard. It looks like it knocked it back to about the 26-yard line. So we'll say a 1-yard loss on that one.
Hale on the carry.
So we'll call a -1 on that play, and that's going to make it 3rd and 3. So Memorial trying to get their defense fired up. He's got a 3rd down situation here for the Cats. Just trying to roll the momentum that's shifted now Memorial's way after a 97-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Need a big 3rd down pickup here, and we jumped. Now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, I saw that right there. It looked like Dylan Pearson with the jump that time, so that's going to knock us back and make it a 3rd and long. Moving back to the 21-yard line. So with the offensive lineman jumping, that makes it 3rd and 8. Wood, the lone split man, 2 tight ends. They're going to pass it anyway, and right there he's got Alice. Alice has got the ability to break away as well. Look at him rumble. It takes 2-3 guys to bring him down as he gets to the 35-yard line. Big play for a 1st down.
Yeah, really nice play. I think he had it when he caught it, but he gets another 5 or 6 yards after the catch, and just it's a big bonus. And what a weapon he is. Big, strong, fast, determined.
So that moves the football to the 35, 14 yards on the play. And now it's Wildcats 1st and 10. Huge 1st down pickup there, Bless.
Yeah, really big. Keep this. Keep this drive going.
Well, the Cats had a pulling guard on that play as they tried to open up the hole for Hale, but he gets tripped up and a very short 1 yard gain. So we'll call it ball at the 36-yard line.
Set in the eye once again. Hale stacked behind Songer.
3:14 on the clock here in the third quarter. Play action play. Aaron's going to roll to his left, flag down. He tries to dump it off to Alice, can't hit him. Well, he had Hipschman maybe up over there on the sideline. He looked like he might have been open, but it's usually in the area of maybe a hold. Yeah. Defensive hold, though.
Holding.
Wow. Okay, so that's a big break for the Cats. That should be
Couldn't get the
first yard or first down penalty there. So that'll move the ball to the 46-yard line.
Holding the call against Memorial. Exactly a 10-yard penalty and just without for
attack on 10 yards there, and so the Cats going to be 1st and 10 from the 46.
That's a big penalty. That was a big plus.
1st and 10 for the Cats at the 45.
So the Wildcat offense continues. ISO play there to Hale. He tries to cut it to the left, not much there.
Hale on the ball carrier.
They're going to give him, I think, 2 yards maybe on this play. Spotted just shy of the 47-yard line. We'll call it 1 yard gain for Nick Hale.
1 yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Clock ticks at 2:34 right now.
Ben Moore's in at tailback. We got the double tight end set.
Play action. Wide open is Hipschman. Can he hit him? He does. Nice job there because the safety was starting to converge on him and just laid out perfectly by Aarons right into Hipschman's hand. But boy, you could see that from a mile away.
Yeah, he had the space and got out there, and then he, there's a funny, just a sense of whenever you're running and the defender's coming at you, just a way to block him out. And Hipschman did a great job of keeping the angle and timing the pass and made the play once again. He's had a lot of big plays tonight. It's a good start for him.
And Cats waste no time. They give it to Ian Songer right up the middle and just catch Memorial. Not really set there. Took the defensive back there. Number 9 for Memorial, and that's Jordan Sheasley, who we thought was going to be the starting quarterback in this game. 10-yard gain. So 1st and goal for the Wildcats. So a couple nice runs by Songer on this drive.
Yeah, it's nice to see the fullback get some action. Usually they're just a guard that stands behind the quarterback, but Ian's had quite a few carries, done a nice job. Nice hole for Ben Moore.
So the Wildcat offense is just continuing to roll here in the third quarter. So despite the kickoff return by Memorial, after our last score, we're just marching right along as we're down to the 1 yard line. So a nice run there by Ben Moore for about 8 yards.
Now we're in tight.
Should be setting up.
Key here is, don't have any penalties and just pound it in.
Yeah, I think this would be an easy one. It's just a matter of who they're going to give it to. And the give is to Hale, and he gets it in. So Hale gets his 3rd touchdown of the night. So they're going to set up nicely on a 35-yard pass play from Nolan Aarons to Philip Hipschman. Get that ball to the 19, then 10-yard run by Songer, and then 12 yards by Moore, and sets up a 1-yard plunge again by Nick Hale. So the Wildcats with 44 points on the board tonight, Bless. What do you think about that?
That's a big offensive output, and it's a nice thing to have, especially when our defense is just getting settled and trying to figure things out with their weapons. Another nice booming kick by Cal Kruger.
And that makes the score 45-26 for Memorial with 1:04 to go. We're going to take a break. Jasper offensively just moving right along here in the second half. Back again for the kickoff here. You're watching Jasper football on 18 WJTS, as Jasper now has extended their lead to 19 points, 45-26.
Cal's
Nice.
kicking this one, kicking a little deeper. Might be in the end zone.
there you
That's
go.
a good way to keep him from running it back.
Yeah, so actually Kyle Kruger with a nice job not letting them get a chance to return that. That last one was kicked down to the 3-yard line by Santos, which isn't a bad kick really,
No,
but
it's not.
it's returnable. Anything you can get to get into McKinley Warren's hands, and he can do some things. He's just been outstanding tonight, but the Wildcat offense, though,
Yeah, it looks
has
like
been better overall. 45-26 is our score. As Memorial will start things off from their 20-yard line. They're going to go long.
Go deep again.
One-on-one right there. Nice job by Braden Betts to stay right in stride with number 24, Cornelius Felder, and nothing there. Good coverage, Bless.
Yeah, he was right on him, and that's where you got to be. And it's kind of a timing pass, but when you're covering guys good, it makes it hard to stay on time.
You know, and that's the thing, Bless, we talked about, you know, as far as like the cover two defense that the Wildcat backfield runs out there. I mean, you pretty well have to whenever you face a spread offense like that, but, you know, you got to make sure that you take those sideline plays there, and nice job to be step for step along with him. So Betts doing his job there. He's already got an interception tonight. Look at that pop.
Nice play. Looks like a fumble.
And the ball knocked out.
They're going to call it a fumble. It's a nice stick. So that's a good example of, you know, you hold them up and then,
So
the other guy pounded him. Big play. Looks
I'm
like
sitting
a
there the whole
turnover.
time wondering if, you know, they never really made a call whether we recovered that or not, but obviously we did. So
Yeah, I think Cole Kryline made a big hit on him, forced that fumble.
now it's just kind of all over the place as far as big plays being made. We're seeing them on special teams. Defense is making them. It's another turnover by the Cats. It's the third one of the football game, 2 fumbles and an interception. And here we go with the ball at the 16-yard line.
We're in tight.
Aaron's throwing
Throwing
backside.
the backside.
Yep. You got a little pressure right there by number 6 for Memorial. Matt Kelly coming up there and putting a pop on Aaron's. So he was trying to find this. What they run there is basically run everybody to the right side, and then a lot of times the tight end's just wide open.
Yeah, they just the misdirection just leaves them.
I think Alice might have been slowed up at the line of scrimmage as well. So the ball falls incomplete. We'll see 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Pitch out to Ben Moore, reads his
Final
blocks,
hole.
stays there, and he's going to march this 16 yards for the touchdown.
Really nice run. Weaving in, finding the holes, and getting to the pylon.
You know, again, the bottom line, it's like you got to read that, because if the end gets popped out to the outside, he did a good job of cutting that thing back inside, and then it was just nothing there but green in front of him. So 51 points for the Jasper Wildcats.
It's a big offensive night. It's still a quarter to go.
Yeah, so the Cats, who were actually held scoreless in the first quarter, have now rolled off 51 points in the last 2 quarters. There's 36.1s on the clock. Snap is down, kick is up, Kruger is perfect, and that makes it 52-26. The Cats have doubled up the Memorial Tigers. So we'll take a break in the action. You're watching Jasper football on 18 WJTS. Kruger kicks off again and puts it deep into the end zone. So that's one thing you can do to take that thing away.
Yeah, that's a nice play. Kicking it deep, getting it out of the end zone just takes it completely away from the threat.
So the Jasper Wildcat offense takes advantage of a big pop by Cole Kryline. Cats recover the fumble at the 16-yard line after one incomplete pass, 16 yards to pay dirt for number 12, Ben Moore, and the Jasper Wildcats lead 52-26. The thing is just right here is that, we gave up the long kickoff return, but, give credit to this Wildcat defense just really getting settled in and doing a great job.
Yeah, they really haven't given much up in the way of offense since that first quarter in those big plays.
Right. And it continues on right there.
Good swarming defense.
Tackled on the play by Ryan Smith.
That was actually a nice play by Smith to come up and help out there. Got Teal. If he's going to force him inside on that slant pass, it's got to be picked up by the linebacker, and Smith with an outstanding play there. 5-yard gain for Memorial.
That's the end of the quarter. Didn't get the playoff.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
So we're going to finish 3 quarters here, and the Jasper Wildcats have knocked 52 points on the board. So they doubled up Memorial 52-26, and we're going to take a break in the action as we go to the 4th. Jasper playing strong. We'll be back right after this. Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium here as Memorial facing a 2nd and 5 to start things off here in the 4th quarter. In with 3 wide receivers spread to the right side. Drops back to pass, and he's not able to hook up with his receiver.
The penalty. The penalty flag came in late. There are some new guys in the game. Schneider senior number 15, Cole Lemcooler, is in, playing a defensive back, and Austin Schmidt, number 23, is in at linebacker.
So the Wildcats get an opportunity to play some other guys out there.
I know those guys probably were expected to have some playing time, and that's a good opportunity to see how things can go.
So a 15-yard personal foul, or unsportsmanlike, whatever you want to call it there.
Certainly don't need that at this point. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see it.
That's just something you cannot allow to happen. I mean, the pass was high. The Wildcats did a nice job defensively there. So that's going to move the ball right to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Memorial. Got 2 wide receivers split to both sides. Going to try to get it out there to Warren. Wildcats stop it initially, and then finally, and then the ball comes out again, and I believe the Cats have it. Again, Jasper comes up with a big turnover.
Short field again.
So on the pass play, McKinley Warren was not able to hang on to it once he got hit right. He looked like he was behind the line of scrimmage as it
dancing and bouncing a little bit.
Right. And typically when you got quick backs like that, they're just trying to make something out of nothing all the time. And in that situation, Wildcat defense doing their job. So the Cats, the offensive machine's going to continue to roll as they got the ball in Memorial territory at the 38-yard line. Nolan Aarons tonight, 13 of 17 in the air for 241 yards. This time he gives it to Ian Songer, and Songer with a nice run there. He's been impressive here in the second half.
Good hard runner.
Love to see those yards from a fullback as he gets inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. We'll call it they call it 8-yard run.
Got number 6 Landon Jeffers in, stacked behind Songer at tailback.
So offensively, the Cats getting some other guys out there. It's good. And Jeffers, actually.
Nice cut. Nice
Was that
run.
Jeffers or was that Stallwood?
It's Landon Jeffers.
Is it?
Number
Okay.
6.
Number 6, there you go. All right. So Jeffers gets enough for the first down, gets that ball down to the 20-yard line. 10-yard run.
need to keep going. You know, as we move guys in and out, still got to keep the pressure on them and just keep moving and keep playing hard. Don't relax because there's some big play opportunities.
Ball at the 20-yard line to give his Songer again, and boy, just the middle of the field has just been wide open. Really, ever since the Wildcats offense has kind of picked things up there early in the second quarter. So 8 more yards by the junior fullback.
Looks like Ian's been replaced with Pablo Santos at fullback.
Jeffers gets the carry this time, and it looks like he gets across the 10, probably about to the 8-yard line, but enough for the first down. So a 5-yard run there.
Yeah, offensive line's getting a good surge, making some room, and you know shout out to those guys. They're just moving the pile, and should get credit for this touchdown if they get it in there.
Santos, the ball carrier.
Pablo Santos, number 43, gets a chance to carry the football and does a nice job with it as he pulls across the 5 to about the 4-yard line, 4-yard gain. Yeah, I guess we'll put that at the 3-yard line. We'll give him 5 yards on the carry. And the Cats looking to add to this 52-26 margin that they have right now. Pablo, he's not giving up anything and pulls his way 3 yards for the touchdown.
Nice play. It's a good hard 3-yard run. Good to see that attitude.
So a 3-yard touchdown gives the Wildcats 58 on the board now. And Kruger will come out to kick the extra point. So Pablo Santos, outstanding job. It's like you said, I mean, he was just hit right there at the line of scrimmage, and that was just nothing but sheer effort to pull his way across the goal line and get his first career touchdown.
Yeah, it's great effort, and that's what you expect when these guys come in. They do all the work, and another staple of Jasper football is just the effort everybody gives.
Yeah, looks like Memorial may have jumped early there. Yep. Offsides, Memorial. And Jasper's going to keep their kicking unit out there. Probably just decline the penalty as well because you'd rather be kicking
you
right at your
don't gain
10-yard
much on a kick from moving it up. So 58 points. How many times have we kicked extra points and we still got them jumping?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just you're a little frustrated because, you know, again, I think we kind of broke Memorial's heart tonight. They actually do take the penalty, so it's going to be kicked from the 9-yard line. Shouldn't make a difference, and it does not as the kick is good. So 59 for Jasper, 26 for Memorial, 9:30 to go here in the football game. We'll be back. You're watching Jasper football on 18 WJTS. 85 points total are on the board. 59 of those are for the Jasper Wildcats as Kruger booms another one. 3 consecutive kicks into the end zone. So he's just doing an outstanding job trying to get Pablo Santos starting off kicking things off, but he's doing a great job, Bless.
Yeah, he has, and he's had a big leg for
all through middle school, I guess, too, right?
Yeah, he's got a strong leg, and you know, if you can kick it in the end zone, it just takes a piece of another team's game away. So if you can keep that up, I got a feeling it's going to be tough to not have him kicking the ball.
All right, so the Wildcats enjoy a 33-point lead. Memorial, though, for the most part, has their starters out there. The Wildcats are starting to shift some guys in there. You see number 17, Connor Lahaney out there in one of the cornerback spots. So Warren's going to carry that ball and gains about 2 yards on the play, so the ball is going to be spotted at the 22-yard line, 2nd and 8.
Again, we got to keep pressure and keep playing hard. Don't give up any big ones now.
Yeah, it looks like an equipment timeout here, but
you know, it seems you know, it's kind of a blowout and things are slowing down a little bit, and we got guys moving in and out. But this is a great time for Jasper football, where guys start coming in, they get experience under the lights. They, you know, all the time and effort they put in. Every one of those 76 guys down there, you know, they're at all the workouts doing all that they do, and deserve a chance to be in there and make some plays.
no, there's no question about that. And you know, and again, especially if you get some of your younger ball players out there to get an opportunity to just get some valuable experience, because you know, like right now, Memorial's not, you know, even though they're got quite a deficit to make up here, so you know, I expect the Wildcats to finish this thing off, but Memorial still wants to work on their offense, because you know, what better way to do it than against an opponent and try to work some kinks out, because their offense looked so strong early on in this football game, and now it's starting to, you know, struggle the last few times out there.
Yeah, there's still their weapons out there, which is only going to make us better. I'm going to call a late hit. I don't know.
Is that what they're calling there?
I got a feeling. I mean, it's kind of tough. Guys just trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, it was a little bit late right there, because Cole Lemcor did a nice job. He kind of lost grip of the receiver and then gained it back, and had a nice cleanup job there by number 71, Carson Englert. But yeah, then somebody else just getting a little too anxious and piles on there, and 15 yards later, Memorial's going to be close to midfield. Looks like it's going to be right at about the 40-yard line where they'll spot this thing. 8:31 to go. Jasper leads 59-26. Option play there. Pitch out is to McKinley Warren, but what a play right there. That was Jeffers, wasn't it?
Landon Jeffers, yeah, he hit him hard and he's hurting. He's going to get up, but he's in pain.
Yeah, so the Wildcats have just really gotten physical with him, because again, he was just dominating this football game pretty well in the first quarter, and then one of the early plays of the second quarter to give them a 19-0 lead to start things off for Memorial, and it looked just like it was going to be a tough night for the Jasper Wildcats, but it's been all Cats ever since, outscoring them 59-7 since that 19-0 lead. Trips to the near side, and now it's a roll out there by Durkholz. He dumps it off, so nice job. You look downfield, Bless, it was good coverage. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and it's whenever they start moving out of the pocket, it's dangerous. The receivers, if they really got to come back to the ball, but Cats did a nice job there.
3rd down and 11 coming up at the 39.
So we're going to look at 3rd down and 11. Ball rests at the 39-yard line. 7.5 on the clock, with the incomplete pass at a stop the clock. Trips our way. Durkholz looking to his right.
He's got a guy open in the middle.
He's got his man. Nice play to Felder. As Cornelius Felder gets it across midfield down to the 45, maybe the 44-yard line, looks like. So 1st and 10 Memorial. Gain of about 16 on that play, 17 on that play.
Yeah, they really ran the guys deep and then put the guy underneath and found a soft spot.
Now in the Wildcat territory. There's a bullet thrown right there to number 19, Jackson Jones. So the 5'10", 165 sophomore snags it. Moves that ball to the 33-yard line, looks like. So 11 yards on the pass play. And Memorial starting to roll a little bit here against the Wildcat reserves.
Yeah, we need them to stiffen up here a little bit. And it's going to take off.
Quarterback tripped up on the play.
Durkholz calls his own number, gets close to the 30-yard line. Now he looks like he's injured.
He's got something.
We have officials timeout, man down the field.
And that's just the thing, boys. I'll tell you, you know.
Just hope at this point in the game it's not an injury. It's maybe cramps or something.
You know, I know Memorial for the most part last year struggled, but really brought it on late in the season with 2 nice wins in the sectional before they got knocked off by Gibson Southern. But, you know, even in the games, you know, Jasper looks like they're going to win their 9th in a row against Memorial. But, you know, those seasons, I mean, you know, Memorial went to the state a couple times there. You know, it seems like they get their offensive game really going. It's just, you know, they always have a tough time starting things off against the Wildcats. But, boy, you know, with Durkholz, hopefully he's not injured here. That's too serious. And then you've got, look like McKinley Warren, who's been shaken up a little bit tonight too. So, you know, Memorial usually finds their way as the season goes on, but you'd hate for them to lose 2 of their key players.
Of course, I mean, their program it's just a strong program, and they're always going to come with a fight, and I'm sure learn from the early seasons. We've always had them early lately, and
yeah, probably luckily too, you know.
Yeah, they're clearly, I'm sure, a different team at the end, but you know, generally every team is. You're not at your best early on. It's usually later in the year.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Wildcat offense has been at their best. We'll take a quick break here as Wildcats enjoy a 59-26 lead over Memorial with 6:41. We'll be back right after this. Drew quarterback off the field, but he walked off on his own power, so that's a good thing. So
means there's probably nothing broken or nothing torn. That's a good thing.
So number 9, Jordan Sheasley, who we thought was going to get the start tonight, will come out.
He's played most of the game on the defensive side of the ball.
Right. And the Wildcats, talk about defense, have a lot of changes out there. We'll try to give you some of the numbers that we see out there. I did see number 55 for the Cats. Brett Hof out there as Sheasley's pass falls incomplete.
84, Ben Sheeter's in at defensive end.
Intended for number 19, Jackson Jones is incomplete. Defending on the play for the Wildcats.
Again, we've always had this trouble in the last couple years with the Wildcat numbers out there, trying to see what some of them are. I think I see also, is it Ben Sheeter, number 84?
Ben Sheeter, 84. Mitch Lindauer, 41.
Mm-hmm. So
Lehan, 17 out here on this end.
Sheasley stays in. The give is to the running back. I believe that was number 14, Mountain. It was. And he does not gain much, so it's going to be a 4th down. All at rest at the 31-yard line, 4th and 8.
No gain on the play. 4th and 8 at the 31.
I think number 74, is that Austin Rookser who just went in? Oh, they're going to kick it. Why not work on your kicking game?
The Tigers will
looks like the
line
Cats are up.
appears to be a 47-yard field goal attempt.
I'll be watching for the fake here. Somebody better get back.
So we'll see what kind of toe Sam Stratman has.
It looked like he had a good kick on the extra point.
He booms this thing.
Wide left, I think.
No good. Just missed it to the left. Well, we got a penalty flag, though. I think the Wildcats got a little too aggressive there. So 47-yard field goal attempt was wide left, and another personal foul roughing the kicker, and it's going to remain Memorial's football. So instead of 3, they get an opportunity to maybe put 6 or 7 on the board.
Yeah.
Again, penalties, Bless.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's just one of those situations where it's like, you know.
Yeah, you just don't need to do that.
No.
I mean, of course, you got guys in that want to play and want to be aggressive. And
right.
It's an aggressive mistake, but it's mistakes that just can't happen.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, you know, again, some of these players getting their first varsity action tonight and all that. So, you know, you basically get a little too aggressive, try to block the kick, and it doesn't happen. So Memorial will hang on to the football. The ball is now at the 16-yard line after the penalty. 5:34 on the clock. Sheely lofts it out there. Has got a man. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage by Lahaney out there.
Pass is intended in the end zone for Cornelius Felder. Incomplete. Defending on the play for the Wildcats was number 17, Connor Lahaney.
So the incomplete pass will bring up 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 at the 16.
Let's see if we have any other guys out there we haven't mentioned yet for the Wildcats. Sheely still in there, quarterback. That's a give to a new player out there, number 40.
Logan Montgomery.
And that is the senior Logan Montgomery, 5'9", 190. From Good Shepherd.
The feeder school, Good Shepherd.
Catholic school, one of the feeder schools into Memorial. See a number of guys from Good Shepherd, Christ the King,
St. John's,
St. Ben's, Holy Spirit, Holy Name, and a transfer from day school, it looks like. So 3rd down and 10, the Wildcat defense. Going to try to hold them here as they throw out into the flat. It falls incomplete. Trying to see who came up on the for the
Connor
Cats.
Giesler, number 28.
28, there we
In
go.
the coverage.
And that's the thing. Well, they're going to try again. March Sam Stratman out there again, and
It looks like he's got a good, strong leg.
yeah, no doubt about it. He just was wide left on that 47-yarder just a little bit ago. This one will be from 32, maybe 33-yard field goal.
Lined up for a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Sheely will hold. Cats just can't get overly aggressive. And he booms this one through. So
33-yard field goal is good.
3 more points go onto the board to give Memorial 29 against Jasper's 59. So Jasper still with a 30-point lead with 4:39 to go. You're watching Jasper football, the 2013 season underway here on 18 WJTS. We'll be back right after this. Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. Mike Blessinger along with myself, Craig Schneider, bringing you the action this season. The Jasper Wildcats enjoy a 30-point lead with 4:39 to go.
Cats lined up in the onside kick formation.
Yep. It's like you said, Bless, the hands team.
Schneider even let you be on that one years ago, didn't
Yeah, and it fell off my face mask, and we almost lost a game because of it. But they do boom it deep, and it looks like that was Wood who was back here. Penalty flag flies.
On return, Zach Wood, number 87 for the Wildcats. But they're in
So Zach Wood actually gets a nice return, but I think it's going to come back. You know, because again, nobody was back to help him out, so he had to do that pretty well all on his own. But as always, I don't think the kickoff team ever commits a penalty. I mean, unless it's like a late hit or
Yeah, it's rare. Offsides maybe.
yeah, offsides maybe. But every single time something like this happens, it's pretty well against the return team. And this time it's the hold variety that's going to move it back. It looks like the ball is at the 23-yard line, or the flag is. So they're going to move it back here, so the Cats should get it about the 13. So Bless, let's just kind of recap while we got a chance here. You know, as far as the Wildcat offense, just really got things rolling there after a slow start in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think, you know, a big key is always the line of scrimmage, and it looked like our linemen were either getting settled and providing some holes, and when you get a little running game and mix it with this great passing attack, a lot of threats, it just opened things up, and we really poured it on, and of course took advantage of some mistakes, and that's obviously a key.
Well, finally the Cats get out here on offense, and Hunter Gossett is now under center, the sophomore quarterback, and a nice pitch out there, trying to pick up who the running back was, and that looks like it was Milligan.
Reed Milligan, the tailback.
So Reed Milligan with a nice run there.
Running behind
So Milligan.
like Tate Blessinger's at fullback.
There we go. Familiar name out there.
Yeah. He's played that position before.
So Tate at fullback, Reed at tailback. Ball now at the 28-yard line, I believe. Yeah, so actually that was a 14-yard run by Reed Milligan, but now we got actually a good job by the offensive line and the quarterback Gossett to force Memorial to jump there to move that up 5 yards to the 32-yard line. So that'll be 1st and 5.
The clock ticks away down to 4 minutes.
On the 33.
So we'll see if Tate gets a chance. Nope, they give it to Milligan this time. No, actually, I take that back.
Austin Schmidt, I think, is in at tailback on that play.
There we go. So number 23, Austin Schmidt with
the ball carrier.
Nice run to get the first down. Looks like he gets it up to the 40-yard line. We'll give him an 8-yard run there. Tate's still in at fullback.
Reed's back in. Reed Milligan at tailback.
And they pitch it out to Reed. Tate can get a nice block there, but Reed actually gets to the outside. Good speed.
Reed's got good wheels. He's fast.
So the 6', 150-pound junior scampers to the outside for a 9-yard gain.
8-yard gain on the play.
So the ball just shy of the 49. Yep.
I thought, you said 8, and I finally looked at the scoreboard, and then I said 9. I was just listening to you.
So,
Second down.
yeah, looks like we got a new quarterback in there. I'm trying to see what the number is.
That's the first time we run out.
And another jump.
It's going to be a first down. That's
Justin Gable,
Justin
yeah.
Gable.
Yep, Justin Gable, sophomore, 6 foot, 158. So a couple of sophomore quarterbacks getting a chance to get out there, and another 5-yard penalty against Memorial. And you know, at this particular point, the Memorial coaching staff's just going to have to be really upset with just the sloppiness of their play here, especially in the second half defensively. Gable under center. Pitch out to Austin Schmidt.
Filled that hole pretty good.
And it looks like they're platooning their quarterbacks and tailbacks right now as Milligan comes back in, Gossett comes back in. Tate's still in there at fullback. Hopefully he'll get a chance to carry the football, bless.
Yeah, I'm sure he's anxious to do that.
So Gossett under center, the 45-yard line. Give us to Milligan again. And again, he just.
And again, we're getting these young linemen doing a nice job of creating some space, and the backs are taking advantage of it. Some of the linemen in there. It's hard to see the numbers, as you said. I think 63, Patrick Meyering, one of the guards.
So an 8-yard run there gets to the 38-yard line. Gossett's still in. And Schmidt gets the ball this time. And gets it down to about the 35-yard line, so good enough for the first down.
First and 10, Jasper at the Tigers, 35.
Credit him with a 3-yard run. 2:13 on the clock. Jasper up 59-29 here late in the fourth quarter.
Winding down to the 2-minute mark.
Now you got Milligan back there, and Tate Blessinger still at the fullback spot.
Got Ben Wenholt split wide right. That was his first carry, varsity carry.
So Tate Blessinger goes into the record books with an official varsity rush there. And it looks like he gained about 3. That's what I'm giving him. So number 31, the sophomore, makes it 2nd and 7. The ball sits at the 33-yard line. Gable back in at quarterback. Schmidt at tailback. And Schmidt gets across the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. Yeah, I think they made it. Did they make a switch at fullback that time?
They did, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like 49.
Jasper.
Yep. Sophomore.
6'1", 175, sophomore. Try to tell you about some of the linemen up there too, but inside a minute now. Looks like the Cats are just kind of run things down here. Maybe one more play is what we're going to see. Gossett takes a knee. Trying to point out some of the linemen. I saw 66 out there. That is Cassius Dugan. 63. Patrick Myring gets on the field.
Noah Whalen finishing up the game.
So there we go. And it looks like
I think we're not going to have to snap it.
So clock winds down, 13 seconds to go. That's going to be the end of this football game. So the Jasper Wildcats with an impressive three-quarter finish. Not a very impressive first quarter start, so they score 59 points to 29 for Memorial. So a big win for the Jasper Wildcats to start things off here with a huge night offensively, and then finally got settled in defensively and kind of took control of this football game, Bless.
Yeah, it was, 3 quarters of really nice football, and once the Cats settled in and just really took it to them, stopped making mistakes and took advantage of the other mistakes. But clearly showed some offensive firepower, no question about it, against the Memorial team to score 59 points. That's just a good show of offensive explosion.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, here in the second half, just to kind of start things off there, we had good runs by Ian Songer. Also Hale had good runs by Ben Moore, just kind of set the stage there, and then finally got Allis into the act with his reception. Big play in that one drive, or on that defensively when Cole Kryline hit that,
Yeah, big play, knocked it loose. I think he might have recovered it too. I'm not sure, but it was a big play. Him coming up from the linebacker spot. He didn't start, but it looked like he played most of the game after that first quarter, and certainly I'm sure helped solidify that defense.
Yeah, and that's just the thing. I mean, whenever you get in that situation, because that was actually right. Let's see here. No, actually, we had just scored and made it 45-26 at that particular point when Cole Kryline made that pop, and then 16 yards later is when Ben Moore took it in to make it 52-26, and that pretty well put it away. But one of the key things is that I think here in the second half is that after Jasper scored on a 9-yard run by Ben Moore to make it 38-19, then we kick off, and a 97-yard kickoff return by McKinley Warren made it 38-26. Maybe a football game at that particular point, but then the Wildcat offense just kind of had a nice sustained drive starting at the 19 and took it all the way.
Yeah, they just kept their foot down and kept moving forward and kept going, and that's really the best part. They were just relentless and just kept pushing, kept going.
And so actually just a great start for Nolan Aarons, as he was 13 of 17 tonight for 241 yards, and he just really found a lot of different weapons out there. I know that Coach Aarons talked about that prior to the season start, saying that, hey, as far as our passing game, we got guys out there. I mean, we knew about Alice because of how well he played last year. But, boy, talk about Hipschman and how he did.
Game. Yeah, he just, I don't know, he had 5 catches at least that I remember, maybe more than that, but big plays and just steady, and, that's just another big weapon.
So you had Hipschman, Zach Wood had some nice plays out there, but I think just offensively, just overall, you look at Aarons and his numbers, Hipschman, Alice, Zach Wood, and I'll tell you another group that we just really got to recognize before we finish things up here is just the play of the offensive line. We had center Ryan Hof, Craig Sander, Neil Rose, Dylan Pearson at the right tackle, and Colin Bowen at the left tackle, and boy, it just seemed like that middle just really opened up once we got rolling.
Yeah, once we got rolling, they just really controlled the line of scrimmage, and look, maybe they came together and solidified what they're doing, working as a team, but it certainly was impressive.
Well, that's it. Jasper puts 59 points on the board to start things off. Memorial with just 29. Cats overcome a 19-0 deficit and pull out a big victory tonight. So on behalf of Mike Blesinger, my color man, first night doing the ball games. He'll be here all year, so great job, Bless.
Yeah, enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
And also thanks to our man upstairs, Jeremy Judd Marcos. So this is Craig Schneider, and Jasper wins it 59-29. We'll be back next week against the Southridge Raiders right here at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. So you're watching Jasper football on 18 WJTS.